Miss Mix is my favorite teacher because she's the best teacher ever.
My favorite teacher is Miss Alette because we don't have to do homework.
My favorite teacher is Coach Gifford because he likes everyone else.
My favorite teacher is Mr. Bradley because he's very fun.
My favorite teacher is Mrs. Sprayberry because she is very nice and kind.
Yeah, my favorite teacher now would be Mr. McCormack because he showed me that in science you can learn a lot of different things, and so did Mr. Skunak. He showed me my love for animals. And then for Central, I would say Coach Bramley because he showed me many different things. He's really wise and he's really cool, and I've loved my 2 years after sophomore year at Ludwig.
My favorite teacher is Miss Barano because she's really nice and she's a very understanding person.
We love Miss Brown. My favorite teacher is Mr. Kimmel. I love him because he teaches us music.
My favorite teacher is Miss Clemens because even though she started out late, she was really fun and understanding.
My favorite teacher is Miss Empolippo because she teaches me math. My favorite teacher is Miss Perkins because she's always the greatest teacher on earth.
My favorite teacher is Coach Sheldon because he's a real cool guy.
My favorite teachers are Miss Price and Miss Oles because they're both really fun and make learning not boring. And they're really funny and they make you feel comfortable in their class.
My favorite teacher is Coach Richard because he taught me a lot and he's so active.
Miss Salazar is my favorite teacher because she teaches a lot of interesting things and that I've never learned before.
My favorite teacher is Miss Garner because she's really helpful and she always explains everything.
My favorite teacher is Miss Sawyer. I love her because she's the best.
And my favorite teacher from Outwell is Miss Vanderhoff because she's a social study teacher and like so fun right there. And we do a lot of things and like, with a lot of activities.
My favorite teacher is Miss Garner. I've had her for 2 years and she goes above and beyond to help her students learn about history.
My favorite teacher was Miss Thompson because she always pushed me to do my best and to try hard.
My favorite teacher is Miss Trula because she always gives us projects.
My favorite teacher is Miss Turner because she's very sweet and generous to us.
My favorite teacher is Miss Thompson because she's really fun.
My favorite teacher is Miss Vanderhoff because she teaches social studies easily, not like the others, harder, and she makes awesome projects that make me want to have fun in social studies. I love you, Miss Vanderhoff.
My favorite teacher is Miss Meadow because I like art and she's nice.
My favorite teacher my sophomore year would have been Coach Wesley. She's really sweet to all of her kids and she cares about them more than just students.
My favorite teacher is Miss Ross because we get to play outside.
My favorite teacher is Mr. Cardoso because he was funny and he helped me a lot throughout high school.
My favorite teacher is Mr. Prince because he's just cool and he makes everything understandable and easy.
My favorite teacher is Coach Durst because he's really smart and understanding.
My favorite teacher is Miss Simpsy. I love her because she always teaches stuff that we want.
My two favorite teachers are Coach Straywick and Miss Steen is because they're always positive and they always keep me going whenever I need them.
Alright, so my favorite teacher is Miss Wallace, and she's our cosmetology teacher, and she's been a great help in getting us to where we need to be this year, so yeah.
My favorite teacher at Altwell is Ms. Rupert because she was so caring for me and my friends and she always told us what to do and taught us well. My favorite teacher here at Central is Coach Cannon because he is young, he is fun, and he's just awesome.
My favorite teacher is Miss Glasgow because she's really, really nice and compassionate, and when I didn't have any lunch money, she helped me out, and she's just a really nice teacher, and I really love her.
My favorite teacher is Miss Lloyd. I like her because she's a cool teacher and she likes to support a lot of kids.
My favorite teacher in Altwell was Miss Kamat because she inspired me to do so many things and she was a really great teacher and I miss her so much. And my favorite teacher here in Forsyth Central High School is Cardoso because he inspired me to go beyond these walls and to really help my community out.
My favorite teacher at Otwell was Miss Coleman because she taught me all about Georgia studies and I really didn't like history, but she made me like it really much. And my favorite teacher at Forsyth Central is Mr. Cardoso because he treated me more than a student. He treated me like one of his family members, and I felt like he has guided me in the right pathway through what I want to go through.
My favorite teacher is Miss Schuyler because she's such an inspirational role model and a great teacher.
My favorite teacher from Forsyth Central High School is Coach Bramblett because he's always supported my actions, and it's just awesome.
Miss Derrick, I like Miss Derrick the most because she's the best teacher ever.
My favorite teacher is Miss Hildebrand because she's helpful to me, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
My favorite teacher of Central is Miss Mary because she's so cute. I'm going to miss her. She all the time helps me in the things that I don't understand.
My favorite teacher is in Central is Miss Mary because her is a wonderful woman. She helped me in everything. I love her. Thanks.
My favorite teacher at Cumming is Miss Price because she always had fun things, interactions for us to do in competitions. And my favorite teacher at Otwell is Mr. McCormack because we're always doing, we always have like a experiment kind of thing every week.
My favorite teachers are Miss Mary, Miss Jarvis, Miss Billy because they help me with my English.
My favorite teacher is Miss Mulligan because she does field days and fun things for us.
Mi maestra preferida es Miss Mary porque es buena persona con los estudiantes.
My favorite teacher at Otwell was Miss Pacheco because she's nice, cool, and has swag.
Miss Ross was the best teacher for me in 3rd grade. She was funny.
My favorite teacher is Miss Steinhardt. Why? She never lets you down. If you're sad, she's always there to put a smile on your face. And more important, she will never let you fail. She will always be there for you and say, you need to bring your grade up. That's why I like her.
My favorite teacher at Otwell Middle School is Miss Husted because she makes learning fun.
My favorite teacher at Cumming is Miss Webb because she's very nice and she always helped explain things. My favorite teacher at Otwell is Miss Sessa because she makes learning fun and she teaches very well.
My favorite teacher at Otwell Middle School is Miss Kaiser because she's taught me so much over the 3 years I've been here and taught me how to play musical, and it's became a large part of my life.
My favorite teacher in Otwell is Miss Vickery. She always goes off on stories and they're really nice, and she's a pretty nice teacher.
My favorite teacher is Miss Mosley. I love her because she is beautiful.
My favorite teacher from Cumming is Miss Mason because she was really nice and she was very understanding with every kid. My favorite teacher from Otwell is Miss Rupert because she exceeds you, she makes you exceed, and she makes sure that you do your work and on task.
My favorite teacher in Cumming Elementary was Miss Aulette. She made learning fun and she always found something nice in every student. And my favorite teacher in Otwell Middle School is Miss Harrison. She makes learning fun and she makes us laugh every single day.
My favorite teacher is Miss Waddell because she always made her lessons fun and she was just a great teacher overall.
My favorite teacher is Miss Mosley. She's nice and so awesome.
My favorite teacher at Cumming was Miss Wansley, and for 6th grade, it's Mr. Bruce. And why? Because they're really nice.
My favorite teacher at Cumming Elementary is Miss Miller. She's a 5th grade teacher, and she's my favorite teacher because she really stood there for me.
My favorite teacher is Miss Gunter because he is nice. My favorite teacher is Miss Mears. I love her because she is pretty.
My favorite teacher was Miss
Miss Zirkle, and I liked her because she always helped us learn, and if we needed help, she'd help us.
My favorite teacher is Mr. Z because he makes learning fun.
My favorite teacher is Miss Coyle. I love her because she helps me.
Mr. Cole is the best teacher because it's funny and it's nice.
My favorite teacher is Mr. Collins because he is hilarious and we do many fun activities throughout this year.
My favorite teacher was Miss Couturier because she was really fun.
My favorite teacher is Miss Doonan. I love her because she's so sweet and nice. My favorite teacher is Miss Gannon because she's cool. Favorite teacher is Miss Doonan. I love her because it's gonna be a party.
My favorite teacher is Miss Mace because she does fun activities.
My favorite teacher is Miss Haynes. I love her because she teaches reading.
My favorite teacher is Miss Hernandez because she is nice. My favorite teacher is Miss McDonald. I love her because she was so nice to me.
My favorite teacher is Miss Jones. She was one of the nicest teachers in the world.
My favorite teacher is Miss Henderson because she's really sweet and funny.
My favorite teacher is Miss Jones. She's really nice and encouraging. She encourages people to do a lot of stuff.
My favorite teacher is Oliver